I decided to use the idea of having both an on-screen and off-screen presenter because when doing research for our primary target audience, I found out that they'd stereotypically prefer to see images, bright colours and archival footage with voiceovers. But I felt that if we were just to use voiceovers, documentary would become less personal and begins to get boring halfway through, and the target audience would lose interest by seeing too much background footage, which is the case on some of the emoji documentaries I watched on YouTube for research, as they only use voiceovers, and I began to lose interest. Theorist Bell Hooks believes that white females are more attractive. As Becky's light-skinned, it means whatever she says is more valid, as she fits in with the Western ideology of beauty. However, what is important to take into account is that Becky fits in with an Asian ethnic minority, which contrasts how the majority of documentaries I watch for research, the presenters are all white males, and a white male is the stereotypical norm for a documentary. After watching many small emoji documentaries like Are Emojis the Fastest Growing Language in History, all have white male presenters, whether they're on screen or not. I wanted to challenge this theory as I wanted to get a sense of equality in my documentary by showing how females of any ethnicity are just as important and dominant as men, going against the stereotypes of society. Here I could be accused of tokenism, as some people think I'm putting an ethnic minority in just for the sake of it. However, this is not the case, and I have further used people of different ethnicity in the Vox Pops too, demonstrating how I personally chose to use people of different ethnicities to create equality. A Vox Pop is where you get the public opinion on your genre of your documentary. Here it is easy to gain opinions from life experienced people who are more knowledgeable on the topic and also gain personal experiences from the public. Before conducting my Vox Pops, I watched a documentary called Queer Britain, where they filmed their Vox Pops out on the street but also in a studio. I decided to use this convention but also develop it by having a background instead of just using white, but to also have some out in public to get a wider range of opinion on emojis but also show location. Through the layout of these, I decided to use both our secondary and primary audience. However, in order to show the differing opinions, I got them to stand on the opposite sides of the room. Levi Strauss argues that meaning in narrative is based upon binary opposites. He observes that all narratives are organised around the conflict between binary opposites. Here, I have used Strauss's theory by showing two opposite sides of the age spectrum, having young versus old. Here, I managed to mediate our documentary, making our target audience want to agree with the students who were our primary target audience.